Hello and welcome to KIXE-TV's 5th annual Big Education event. I'm your host, Jesse Angelo. Are you ready to go back to school? Don't worry, you can stay on your couch. For the next half hour, we'll be peeking into the classrooms of 5 incredible teachers throughout Northern California. Our first stop may not be Hollywood, but it's close. It's the technology classroom of Mr. Ben Keeline at Cottonwood Creek Charter School.
There are more than 500 miles separating Cottonwood from Hollywood. But don't tell that to the students in Ben Keeline's class at Cottonwood Creek Charter School. Under Mr. Keeline's direction, they've already won international awards for their animated movies.
Many of our successes as a school have been around Ben's film successes. He's won, I believe, like 14 awards in the area, Sundial Film Festival, and so it's put our school on the map for Cottonwood Creek as having that specialized program around film studies and around digital animation. And recently winning in Madrid, Spain, and winning at the Sundial Film Festival has really broadened our exposure as a charter school, and his program continues to build and build every year.
Building programs and producing films requires imagination and patience, especially when you give middle schoolers power over the story.
It's something where it isn't as much the story, it's the items in the story. It's robots. We've got robots. Okay, we want a robot. Okay. Oh, we want horses. And then it wasn't just one horse, it was 2 horses, of course. And okay, you know, and I think what builds from there is it's like they pick the type of characters they like, and when they act those out, another surprising thing to me, they are those characters. That's not them playing somebody, that's them. Like a tour guide, I'm tour guiding them through story. And I know as they get older, they'll develop more skills in that area, but I kind of let them really showcase the childhood fun of it all.
His teaching style is what makes our program. His style with kids, how he works with kids, his patience with kids, his love of film, his love of digital animation rubs off on the kids. Every day at lunchtime, kids are wanting to come in and spend time in the technology lab working with Mr. Keeline on a new project or on the current film that they're working on, and so they just love Mr. Keeline.
Mr. Keeline, I'm just gonna say it straight out, he is awesome. He's a really good teacher. He kind of he's good at paying attention where some kids need help, and he focuses on helping them. But he does a lot of group tutorials. So he's teaching the entire class how to do this one special thing in Poser or GIMP. And he has a really smart way of putting some of the more advanced students like me with the younger ones, so we get to help when he's teaching the whole class. It makes a really good system. And I'm amazed how much he can multitask, where he's focusing on Ireland project, and yet he's still keeping what each individual class is learning. I wouldn't be able to keep up with that.
The Ireland Project is a year-long collaborative with Birmingham National School in Ireland to create a 15-minute animated film titled Split.
This has been one of those bucket list dream type things. It didn't take me long to think, I wonder what a collaboration would look like. And initially I was thinking just another school in the area or different things. But the more my wife got this out of me, let's just think crazy, let's go really big. And we had just done a trip to Ireland like 2 years ago. We thought, wonder what Ireland, if we could do one in Ireland, because we were thinking of fairy tales and different things. So of all things, I ended up working some connections to find an instructor there or a school that would want to work with us. And James Brennan is his name, and he has a 6th grade class, and they were willing to take a risk on us. Actually did a couple FaceTimes where we actually had the kids show up, and that was a big light bulb for my kids, to show up at 6:30 in the morning so we could catch their kids at 2:30 in the afternoon so that we could actually talk with them and interact.
When you go into his technology class, kids are working together on different projects, and so he really fosters that cooperative learning process with not only on films but other projects that the students work on.
You're working with people from all different walks of life, And I think to be able to work in a team setting, to collaborate on things, to be able to, hey, I have an idea, but you have a better idea. Are we going to fight over this, or can it get better? That's really the skill set they're walking away with, is a confidence in that area that I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that. I don't know. But to be honest, even in what I do, I know that it's a skill set that will help you in any career or any road you take, because communication is so a part of it.
Okay, here's my Oscar predictions for the year 2037. Are you ready? Okay, one of these kids will be up there thanking Mr. Keeline for inspiring them to reach for the stars.